year's draft will truly change the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the draft for 2024, the end of the year draft where superstars are shifted, brands are changed, and good things happen all around. I'm Tyler Black, of course. I'm going to be hosting your draft tonight, and I can't wait to see who's going to be moving over to Raw, who's going to be moving over to SmackDown, and who's going to be getting called up from NXT. We're about to find out in mere moments, but before we get to that, our Raw General Manager, Adam Pearce, is going to be drafting superstars. Our SmackDown General Manager, Nick Aldis, is going to be drafting superstars. And Triple H, the game, the COO, is here tonight, along with TWS Reloaded here to help out and host this draft. So without further ado and further anticipation, let's get into it, because Adam Pearce is over there at his podium. He's ready. And Nick Aldis is over there at his podium, and he's ready. And there is the man, the myth, the legend himself, TWS Reloaded. And let's hear what he has to say as he kicks off this draft.
Ladies and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the WWE Draft. It's finally come time for my favorite time of the year. Superstars will be called up, brands will be changed, and the shows will get bigger and bigger. And of course, we have the second part of the draft, the Superstar Shake-Up. Every year after WrestleMania, superstars have the option to enter the shake-up and have the opportunity to get their brand changed. Now, without further ado, let's have this draft begin. Last year, Raw went first, so this year, SmackDown will start off. The general managers of their respective show will be drafting the stars that they have come to select. Nick Aldis, you're up first, and you'll be followed by Adam Pearce.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And as you all know, I always plan to make SmackDown the best show that TWS has to offer, which is why the first pick of the draft is going to Seth freaking Rollins.
And what a pick for SmackDown. The visionary Seth Rollins is going to be heading to Friday nights.
What a first-round pick for SmackDown. Raw, you're up.
Well, since Nick is going big, so will I. My first-round draft pick for Monday Night Raw is Drew McIntyre.
And the Scottish psychopath is going to be staying on Monday nights, and I can't wait to see what kind of chaos he's going to continue to cause on the Red brand.
For my next pick coming over to SmackDown is Braun Strowman.
Did somebody say something about a monster? Because SmackDown just gained one. Braun Strowman is going to be moving over to Friday nights.
With my next pick staying on Monday Night Raw is Main Event, Jey Uso.
And the Yeet Man himself isn't going to be going anywhere. Main Event Jey Uso is staying on the Red brand.
With my last pick of the first round coming to SmackDown is Wes Lee.
A man who just had a banger match against the Harris's champion over in Tokyo is coming to the Blue brand. Welcome Wes Lee to SmackDown.
With my last pick of the first round coming to Raw is Nick Nemeth.
And the wanted man becomes wanted by Raw because he's going to be on the Red brands now. Wonder what that means for his future championship plans.
All right, now on to the tag team round. Now, these are some interesting picks from both brands. All right, up next, we're going to have two superstars. One from each brand face off against one another to decide which brand starts next in round 2 of the draft. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the draft. We're here after the break here in Colorado Springs, and here comes J.D. McDonough representing the Judgment Day tonight and also representing the Red brand, trying to secure that first pick for the second round. J.D. McDonough, this man is really talented. A lot of people like to talk about that big head of his, but if you've seen his in-ring work in NXT and on the main roster, you know that this man is no joke in that ring. And this is a great pick for Adam Pearce to let represent Monday Night Raw here for the draft tonight. And let's see if JD McDonough can get the job done against whoever Nick Aldis, the general manager of SmackDown, sends out here to represent the Blue Brand. And Nick Aldis has sent out El Idolo Andrade to come represent the Blue Brand.
And his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Andrade is a superstar who possesses uncanny speed and ring awareness. This business is basically in this man's blood. It's super hard to find a weakness for Andrade, and I know Andrade tonight is looking to take out JD McDonough and secure SmackDown with that first pick for the second round. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. JD McDonough taking on Andrade. 5 minutes on the clock. Matchup underway. Here we go. This is going to be a big, quick of a speed match here. Andrade went for a dropkick, didn't quite get it. Big, quick of a speed match here. This match is all about speed. This match is about showing the general managers. Ooh. Big German suplex there from Andrade. It's about showing the general managers why you should stay on your brand. And Andrade just working a technical style of offense here on JD McDonough. Picking him back up, going for a little combo here. JD's not going to allow it. JD went for something. Andrade elbows to the head here. Going to get out of that. Andrade Irish whip. Throwing JD over there. Punch to the head. Could be looking for a back suplex on the apron here. And he is. Oh, just dropped JD on that apron. I know his back is hurting from that. Now he's looking to get him back into the ring, tossing him back in there. And what's Andrade planning now? He's going to the top. Uh-oh, could be looking for a moonsault here, setting it up. And Andrade, what athleticism. I don't even know what you call that. Into the cover from Andrade. 1, 2, and JD's going to kick out at 2. What a maneuver from Andrade. JD clearly seeing stars right now. Andrade just going to get him up. Went for a little chop here. JD went for something. Didn't quite get it. Andrade getting that drop kick off this time. And what the world? Is that Finn Balor? All right. Judgment Day looking like they're attempting to come out here and help out their man, JD McDonough. Wait a second. It's all a ruse. JD with a drop kick to the back on Andrade. And now grabbing him by the feet here. Just going to look to drag him over to that draft logo here. What's JD planning? Going for something. Andrade is going to kick him off here. JD slowly recovering. Whoa, look at that elbow out of nowhere. That elbow from Andrade. The elbow is so vicious. It just catches you literally out of nowhere. And Andrade lining up JD. Setting him up cartwheel into a Pele kick from Andrade. Could that be it to take out JD McDonough into the cover here? And Andrade is going to secure the victory for SmackDown. Once again, let's get a replay of that match right here. We had a beautiful move from Andrade. Like I said, I don't even know what you call that, but that is athleticism at its finest. Heck, I thought it was over right there. And then it got even better here. Andrade would kick off JD. JD would get back to his feet, but Andrade, that speed, that uncanny speed I talked about with that elbow, popped him with that, and then a cartwheel into a Pele kick. What athleticism Andrade just used to end the match here and secure SmackDown, that second round first pick. And when we come back for the draft, we're going to be finding out who SmackDown is going to be picking here in this second round. And we're back here at the draft. We're going to be continuing. We're about to find out the next picks for SmackDown.
Welcome back to the draft. All right, Nick. Andrade, a SmackDown superstar, defeated JD McDonough, a Raw superstar. So SmackDown will be starting this round.
And as you all just seen, we have incredible talent over on SmackDown, and we don't want to lose it. So my first pick of the draft in the second round is none other than Andrade.
What a smart pick from Nick Aldis, keeping Andrade on the blue brand. I cannot wait to see him stay and hopefully become United States champion.
That's a great pick, but I have an even better pick to join Monday Night Raw, Bayley.
And the role model is coming to the red brand once again. A former 3-time champion, Bayley, is going to be on Monday nights. Once again, I can't wait to see what she's going to do on Raw.
I had a feeling you'd take Bayley, which is why I was prepared to take this woman, Becky Lynch.
And what a smart pick again from SmackDown. Becky Lynch is going to the blue brand along with her husband, Seth freaking Rollins. I can't wait to see that.
That concludes the second round, and we'll have one last match to decide who goes first in the final round of the draft.
And we have one more match to determine who's going to get the first pick, and Raw is sending out Karrion Kross to represent them here to try to get that first pick in the third round. Let's see what Karrion Kross is going to come out here and do tonight. So much aura in this entrance coming from Scarlett with Karrion. And if Raheem was here, this man would probably be glazing right now, but it's me, so I guess I'm going to try to do my best to take his job. Karrion Kross, a man who is really starting to blow up here in the WWE, really starting to catch the eye of everyone, and I cannot wait to see if he's going to stay on Raw or go to the blue brand and do big things. Karrion Kross and Scarlett, the most diabolical duo here in WWE. The Doomsday Machine, Karrion Kross, and his cynical siren, Scarlett, are here tonight representing for the red brand. We're about to find out who SmackDown is going to send, and they're going to send out Santos Escobar.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar, a man who absolutely dominated in NXT, came to the main roster, still has not found his way yet, is working with the Lotharios as of late. But Santos is looking to come out here and represent the blue brand and make a statement. Recently had a match against Randy Orton on SmackDown that he lost, but he's still out here trying to make waves. We're about to see if he can get SmackDown a huge win here tonight and secure them that first pick in the third round of the draft. The The Doomsday Machine, Karrion Kross, and the Luchador Santos Escobar. One-on-one here. 5 minutes is on the clock. Let's see how this one is going to go. Bell is just rung, and Karrion Kross already starting off with some heavy offense here. Big jaw grip, slaps to the face, just slapping Santos around. What's he looking for here? And a big DDT there from Karrion Kross. Already starting to dominate. Karrion, of course, loves that slow-paced style of a match. Irish whip here. Santos is going to counter. Has Karrion in the corner. Karrion going to counter right back. Throws Santos in the corner now. And, just putting Santos right back down into that corner. Now he's going to stomp a mud hole in him. Karrion Kross, such a dominant style of offense. This is why I love this man. Definitely a future world champion here in the WWE. And Karrion Kross getting Santos back up. What's he looking for? Big little chop there. Combo coming here. Karrion has him in an arm bar. And now he's wrenching on the head here. Is Santos going to get out of that? Looks like he might be locked in. Nope, Santos fighting. Rolls Karrion off of him. Smart play here by Santos. And Santos Irish whips to the corner. Looked like Scarlett was trying to give Karrion some advice there. And Karrion on a counter here. What's he looking for? A big clothesline here on the Santos Escobar. And wait a second. Here come the Lotharios. Oh, man. We knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Karrion Kross, 3 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Clearly cannot focus because of this Lothario's music. Looks like Lotharios aren't going to come out at. Wait a second. It looks like, Karrion just saw through the plan. Whatever Santos and the Lotharios had planned, he had it seen through. Karrion Kross setting him up here with a final prayer from Karrion Kross. Into the cover. Is that enough to knock off Santos here tonight and secure Raw that pick? And Raw is going to get the first pick in the third round of the draft. Thanks to Karrion Kross. Let's get a replay of that. Karrion Kross, of course, like I said, big hard-hitting offense over there. Just trapping Santos in the corner, stumping a mud hole in him right there. And, of course, Karrion with a big clothesline, which led to a distraction from the Lotharios. Santos tried to take advantage. Karrion Kross seeing through it, and Karrion set him up right here with a huge final prayer, just dropping Santos Escobar and getting the 1-2-3 victory and securing Monday Night Raw, the first pick in the third round of the draft.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. When we return, we're going to figure out the picks for Raw and SmackDown, and the final part of this part of the draft for this week in the draft is going to be continuing next week, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back and the draft is about to continue. I know the anticipation is probably killing you. Let's see who's going to get picked here in the third round. All right, it's time for the final
picks of the draft.
Since Kross won and he's on Raw, we're keeping Bronson Reed.
And Big Bronson Reed isn't going anywhere. He's going to be staying on the red brand. Cannot wait to see what this is going to provide for Monday Night Raw.
See, that's what I hoped you would say. You don't seem to see the talent you have on your roster, Adam. Therefore, I'll be taking it from you with this next pick, Karrion Kross and Scarlett.
And Karrion Kross and Scarlett are going to be moving to the blue brand after that performance Karrion Kross just showed. I don't see why not. I cannot wait to see that.
All right, now let's reveal the protected picks from each show.
And Raw protected Sami Zayn, Rhea Ripley, Sheamus, and CM Punk from being drafted here in the 2024 draft. What great draft picks to save. And let's find out what SmackDown did. They saved Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens.
SmackDown, you have the final 2 picks because you only protected 2 people in this draft. And of course, champions could not be drafted.
Which is why, with my final 2 picks, first, I'd like to take Damian Priest.
All rise for the Outlaw. Damian Priest is headed to the blue brand.
And my final pick of the draft from NXT, Trick Williams.
Oh man, Trick Willie Wonka is headed to SmackDown, and this is something I can't wait to see. Man, what is he going to say on NXT tomorrow when he finds out this news?
And that concludes our draft. Everyone, thanks for watching. And the draft officially takes place after this week's SmackDown episode. Until then, everyone will remain on their respective brands.